Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. All right, so Tuesday, I actually did get a little bit more sleep, so that was pretty great. Kicked off this morning with a tech meeting with Nuriel. We really talked about kind of the logistics for our first tech rehearsal. So we want to focus on positioning with the officer because that's going to be our most complicated positioning for VR film because the officer will be standing and possibly moving. And for anybody that knows anything with VR film, virtual reality film, movement is highly discouraged unless you get it right. So that was a thing that we talked about. Then I had classes, which were great. I am really loving my outfit today. I don't know if you know this, but it's like a onesie and it's just so comfy. So I came to class feeling pretty good. Had my classes. That was great. But I also volunteered to speak to SWE and be an ambassador basically for iVenture and talk about how iVenture has benefited UMatter Studios and also talking about UMatter Studios. And it was great talking to Society of Women Engineers. The only thing that I really wish that organizations would do is really make an effort to include more Black and Latinx students. It was great talking to SWE, and that's amazing, but I really am trying to make it a mission with the time I surprisingly have, but I know it's not going to last long. Like, probably it's going to fade away within the next 24 hours. But to speak to Black and Latinx organizations, because my experience was unique because I was a woman in iVenture, which is the accelerator that we were accepted into. But it was also uniquely experience. It was also a unique experience because I was a Black woman, and the experience of being a Black woman in an entrepreneurship space or an engineering space is very unique. And I really want to make sure that I can at least help bring more people of color, especially women of color. When I say color, Black and Latinx women in iVenture next summer. So anyways, that's a side note. After that, I was able to go to TED Talks. I really wanted to listen to Ariam. She is a mutual friend, and I always try to find opportunities to support other Black women in similar areas as me. So she gave a TED Talk on why you should talk, and I thought it was amazing. So you can check out my Facebook page if you want to check that out. So obviously it seems like all I did was tech stuff, but work went back into full spinning. I got home around 10 and I wanted to tell Adia the great news because we got approved for funding. So that means that we will get the space and we are getting the microphone we need and we're getting it in a timely fashion. So we are definitely getting the stuff. So I was going to talk to her about that, but there's always been something that's been bothering me when we talk about how we're going to deal with filming the film, like the technical details. I feel like we're overlooking something. And we do have someone that we're going to have as our main cinematographer. But my problem is he's an amazing cinematographer, but he does not know what 360 film is. And because he does not know, there's going to be time that's going to need to be dedicated towards actually learning how to do this. So we really talk things out, me and Adia, and we realized that we need to figure out the basics. So we have basic materials now. So after this log, I'm actually going to set out the materials in my room. Set out the materials out in my living room so that I can have some of the PAs come and we really figure out what we have and actually test out the positioning so we can figure out what from there. Because we're making way too many assumptions without testing. So that was great. But me and Adia had a really long call, and I actually really like the fact that we're starting to just be on the phone and work together while we're on the phone, because we're able to be working together even though we're not physically with each other, and it's been really helpful for me because I was able to get all the proper emails. I needed to reach out to a connection so we could get more police officers on board. I needed to reach out to all the people we've accepted so far so we can get their availabilities. I had to reach out to more future people because we're still looking for more roles to bring on. And we talked about tomorrow. So we're going to meet with all the PAs to really delegate responsibilities. So that would be great. I'm excited because for anybody that knows Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, it is Alpha Week, and we are going to be speaking at one of their events. So again, we can try to bring more people of color into the entrepreneurial space at U of I and in general. But we're really excited. But one thing that was funny is that me and Adia joked about how school has become like a chore because we are so invested in this film. And I love that, but also I want to make sure that we're both on top of our school. And right now I'm starting to realize like I'm good, but I'm going to be good until I'm not. So personally, I'm going to keep myself accountable. I'm going to try to keep her accountable too. I trust Adia to do well in her school and everything. But I just found it funny how we're both very passionate about this film. And I think another reason why I just love working with her. I'm going to post, we took the best picture that we sent into the newspaper yesterday. I don't think you realize how awesome it is, but I will post it. But either way, it's been a really great day. I have a busy day tomorrow, so I'm going to cut this short, even though this is not a short vlog. But anyways, thank you to everyone that's been watching. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye.